if anybody's here. Hi. Hello to anyone that is here. That didn't come out right. Right. So my schedule tells me I'm going live very soon. So I've turned it on so that it doesn't video my mirror. Just turn my computer on. Turn the sound off. And get that going. Right. So if you're watching, please pop a comment down below so I can see that you're here with me. That'd be lovely. And I'll just wait a few minutes because I've actually turned it on a little bit early because I wasn't sure if my iPad was going to start automatically, and if it did, you'd be looking at the mirror. So I'm just going to talk about a few different things tonight with byfihandcrafts. Get my other devices turned on. Ready? Okay. So if you don't know anything about me, I'm Fiona. Hi Mandy. It's good to see you. And I've started a tiny bit early because my iPad showed me that I was about to go live, and I thought, oh, I don't want it to look at the mirror. So I sat down and turned it on. Hi Athena, it's good to see you. It's great to have you all here with me, and going to get into some, I don't know, just talk about Stampin' Up and byfihandcrafts and play with a card and a few other things, so that's good. I'll just wait and see if anyone else pops on. How's your day been? Got to wait for my delay a bit. I'm a bit delayed when I'm on video. I've got my new things here ready, finished today, so I'll talk about them soon as well. Hi Mandy, busy day. Yes, I've had a pretty busy day getting ready for this, as well as getting ready for my class in October the 24th. Athena's been doing market stuff. Yes, going very well too, Athena. It's really good to hear that your markets are going so well. I haven't done any markets yet. I've sort of lost my mojo for the market at the moment, lugging all those boxes and all of that. I do like being there though. I like talking to people, which is hi Paula. Lunch, yum. That'd be nice. I had lunch in today, but Glenn bought me lunch, so that was nice. He bought some Indian food and it was really yummy, and I didn't have to cook it. So that was really nice. Yeah, so welcome to my live. Thank you for joining me. It's good to see you all in my comments. And if you're watching and not commenting, I'd love you to comment just so I know you're there. That'd be great. Hi Paula. Yeah, I do Stampin' Up now as well as my byfihandcrafts. So, or as part of my byfihandcrafts, I'm making a lot of things still. Just trying to sell a bit at the moment as well. So I've started a Square online store, which uses the Square app, and it means all the products that I've put in there already. So these are things that I've made myself that I sold at markets. And I've got them now in an online store, a Square store. So all that information is on my blog, and I'll have that information a bit later when you're looking at my table. And there's a section there that says items for sale, and there's also a button or two around the blog that you can click on to shop in my Square shop. So that's for my handmade goods, and a few other goods in there, just a couple of accessories and things. this little tool thing that I have on my desk. I just love it. And I do have some of these for sale. I got some to sell on the markets, and of course I haven't been in the markets, so I've got a few of these for sale. And I can actually put your name on them, so I've got fee on that. And they just close like that. And then you can just take them with you on the go, zip it up, and pop it in bags and go and craft somewhere. Although I'm not taking it anywhere at the moment, it's just staying on my desk. But there it is. And you just, I don't know if you can see that, hang on. You just put that slidey bit back down. So it actually stays standing up. And I have it folded on my desk because it fits on my desk like that really well. And it's just fantastic for all the tools. I love it. I'll put my little bone folder in there. Everything fits in there nicely. Put that back up there. So that's one of the things on my Square site. Anyway, you can have a look at that if you're interested in any handmade. Hi Diana, it's good to see you too. It's great to have everybody here. And the other thing I'll talk about briefly is with the Stampin' Up, there is a sale on at the moment until the end of October. So if you are interested in getting any of those designer series papers, the pretty paper that we use, so I'll just grab the book and look up that. Just to show you quickly, I'll show you on the table later, but it's on page 148 of the annual catalogue. There's a whole lot of designer series paper there. Now, they're not all for sale. You need to look on the website or on my blog spot. I have a brochure on there under the Stampin' Up section, and you can see what ones are for sale. So they're 15% off, which is a really good price. So I've, of course, bought some. And, yeah, that's till the end of October. So that's good too. And the online course. So I'm doing a card course or class online. I was doing it face-to-face, which was really good fun, but can't do that at the, well, I'm not doing that at the moment. It's not that I can't do it. I don't want to do it at the moment. I like being able to still meet with people, and doing it in your own home. People are comfortable doing that, so they can be in their own space and make cards together. So I'm still doing the instructions for the kit, and I pre-cut everything, which means I'm doing this card, and I cut all the card and the paper and the ribbon, everything, and I do instructions for them, so you can follow the instructions in your own time or join in with us on the Zoom. I do Zoom, a lot of fun, and it does cut out because I'm on the free Zoom, but we just go off and, you know, grab a cuppa or something and go to the bathroom, whatever you need to do in the break, and come back, and we just keep crafting together, and it's just so much fun and relaxing, and we just end up having a lot of fun and eating things. I always eat Jaffas, so I've always got my Jaffas over here in the corner. Okay, whenever I'm doing things like this. This is the one I did today for the rest of the class. So this little box is actually a retired stock, so we'll just hide that, but it does match very nicely. So I really liked it, but I'm going to actually put other things in this side on the day for the kit, like some hot chocolate little packet or something like that. And I've decorated the box. The box comes as a flat pack, and so that can be posted without any problem. And the cups are from Stampin' Up. So all of this is from Stampin' Up. And I've got two sets going on here. So this one's Nothing Better Than, and it's got a lot of different chocolate, coffee, cocktails, cookies is another one. And so you can add whatever words you want along here. So I've used chocolate on mine and just put some little blingy bits on it. But I'll show you that underneath the camera later on the table as well to get a close-up of that. So that's what we're making that day, and that's the 24th of October at 1 p.m. I have put it on my page so that it's there to click through. So I've actually created the event in my stampinup.net website this time. I had a little trouble with Facebook last week putting an event on. It just wouldn't save it, so I thought so I just saved it in my Stampin' Up page and put a link to it. So I've actually reshared that today as well, so that I've actually put that link into a Facebook event. I could do it on my phone today. It worked for me, so that was very handy. That was good. All right, now earlier today I did ask a few people if anyone had a question about crafting matters, and Diana answered my request and said she had a question about when she uses her cutter. When I use my cutter scorer, the edges are bending. Is there a way to prevent this? So we have some very helpful people in the group, and Athena's answered and Mandy's answered, so that's really helpful. Thank you, ladies. And it's good to have that communal, input, because there's always something to learn. I don't know everything, so it's great to converse together and find out. And someone once told me, so then I know that if we put too much pressure on the blade as we're cutting, that can cause it to do that. And it's also can be the blade could be blunt. So I'll put that on the table in a minute when I bring the camera over above me, and we'll go through a bit of that together. Okay, so I'll go and grab the camera and pop it up the top, and just answer this. Got a message down there as well. So I'll just fix that up. Just a minute. I'll grab the camera and pop you over my table. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. A special black trick. Make sure I put it around the right way. I've got you on the right place. Did it work? No. Hang on. Just block your ears for a second. I've bought a new microphone so that you can hear me when I do this now. I don't mean put it on the stand, I mean when I'm talking, because I was a bit too quiet. And there's my lovely reading glasses ready for me. I'll just plug in the power cord so we don't lose power. That's always a good idea. Right. Now, let's have a look at that. How are we going? Let's leave that still for a second. I'm just waiting for my camera to catch up my computer screen so I can make sure I'm in the right spot. Okay. Mini coffee cup. Yeah, it's a 9-ounce coffee cup. I've looked it up, and it's I'll be able to show you the coffee cup now. Here we go. And I've just put a bit of ribbon around it. Now at the moment I haven't secured the base because I'm going to do that in the class. And I've also made a template for the base, this base here, so that people that do the class can have a copy of that as well. Here's the little box. You make everything better. Chocolate. So I had to put some chocolate on there. Glenn suggested I make the word out of chocolate, but I haven't tried that yet. Okay. Thought that might get a bit messy. So that's that one, and the actual card itself is like that. So I've based the card on a picture in the catalogue that's showing the set, and I just made it into a card. They had it as a little card holder that you could give as a gift card holder. It's in the book, in the catalogue, and it's on page, just a moment please, just a moment please, it's on page 91 and 90. So you see how they've got a little card holder here, little gift card holder. So this is the Nothing's Better Than. So I'm doing that for my kit card class, and I'm combining it. The coffee mug and the holder come with the Heartwarming Hugs set in the mini catalogue. And have I got a tag in the right page? Yes, I have. So this is the one with all the lovely, you can use this for, it doesn't have to be Christmas, it can be any occasion. And the papers are lovely as well. So there's all the papers that come with it across the top there. But you can buy all these things separately as well. And if you buy it as a suite, you get everything on the page there. And it includes the 10% off the bundle. This is the bundle. So the bundle looks like that. The dies And let me find the stamp set. It's not far away. There's two actually. This one's the, which one's that? This is Wrapped in Christmas, this one. And the other one's called Warm Hugs. So as you can see, you can got a few other things on there as well. I like You a Latte. I love that one. I think that's really cute. So it's not all Christmassy stuff. It's very cool. So I couldn't help myself, and of course I combined things again. I like doing that, and it just shows you can mix and match so easily to do the different things, which is good fun. Right, I'll just get my cutter so we can play with that for a second. So here's my cutter. Now this is going to be a bit tricky, but I'll put it up that end. No, I won't. I'll put it up that way. I want you to see this end. So when Diana asked that question earlier, just let me check my messages. Super cute. Yep, they are super cute. I love them. So I played with this bit of card earlier after Diana asked me that question. Okay, so this piece here, I cut. Let me find the first one. Hang on. I cut this one. Can you see that? Sorry, my fingernail's broken. I'll hide that under there. This one I cut on the cutter, pushing quite firmly, like I've been told not to do. So you can see the edge on that is quite rough. And that's the other bit of that one. So it's all furry and fuzzy and folded. And then this one I cut this side without doing that. I cut it quite gently. So it does make a big difference. I don't know if you can see that, but I can see it here. Put them together. So that's the furry one. This is the furry one. And this is the clean one. So it does make a big difference if I stop pushing so hard on the blade. I get a bit carried away. And the other thing is I have had this for probably since they came out. I got one straight away. So I have had it for a while, and the blade needs changing. So that's the other thing. So to change the blade, there's a little groove, just bring it up higher, in here. Just there, there's a groove. And you just lift it gently and pull it up at the same time, and it pops out. So if I look at underneath my blade, the camera, it's quite worn. Interesting. I'll just put my reading glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Just a minute. It's always good to have the right glasses on. Yes, I was pretty gung-ho with it, Diana, at the beginning. And then I did a class and someone shared with me that it's a good idea not, just to do it really gently. And I was like, oh, okay, don't push down on it. You just need to push it across. So this is the new blade. I'll show you that. Oh, be careful you don't cut yourself with these, okay? The new one is on the right, this side, and the old one. So it doesn't look okay. Good visual of my blade. Look, ooh, keeps on changing, but the plastic's all messed up too. That's the brand new one. So I'll put the new one in anyway, and we'll have a look at see how that goes. Let's put the old one in the packet. So it comes in a little packet of 4, and I meant to look up whether they were available at the moment. There was a time when they were not available, and I'm just not 100% sure about that right now. I don't know if Mandy knows. Do you know, Mandy? Do you know if they're available at the moment? But they do come in a pack of 4 when they are available. I grabbed them fairly early on. So you just pop your little, I always lift it up from the end here. And just pop it down into the, I've just got to sit down for a minute to do that. And push one side down first, and then the other side as it goes past the little groove there. So it comes out and then up, and then you push one side in first and then the other side. Okay, so I'll just pop that back in the bag, and I'll be able to tell which one is the bad one because it looks a bit worn. I'll just grab my card and have a little go. I'll cut this piece now. And the other thing I suggested is to change your blade around. So I usually use my blade coming from the top end here, up here. I am in the habit of using my blade from that end and my scorer. This is the scorer. So this doesn't cut, it just puts a groove into your cardstock. And that way, if you do it that way, I tend to get confused if I keep swapping them around, and one day I just cut right through my card because I had the cutter down the bottom where I do the scorer. so I'm in the habit of using my cutter from up the top most of the time, unless it's something special. But if you're doing that, that means I'm pulling the blade down all the time. So you can pull the blade out, turn it around so that you're using the other side of the blade as well. And that may be what I need to do with that other one. But I'll just leave it like that for now. So I'll just give this one a whirl. What will I cut it at? 3? Let me see. Cut it at 3 centimeters. That's a nice little piece of cardstock to use for something. So I'm just going to pull it down. I'll just pull that back down. Am I on the paper? You look at my camera. And just not push down, but just drag it towards you. Whoops, it is. Got to hold your paper. Got to hold your paper though. Wasn't holding that. I hold it here on this. I wasn't holding it then. Ta-da. So I went off a bit there because I wasn't holding it. That's because I wasn't holding it. So up here though, this bit is where I wasn't holding the card. This bit here is where I've just cut. Can you see that? I'll go down a bit. It looks much better, I think. And yeah, it's not folded at all. I'm looking at it without the camera light, but I can see that it's quite a smooth edge. If it is still buckled, you can use your bone folder on the edges. Just pop that down. So this is one that is quite rough there, and just rub it over it like this, and it's like magic. Magic, and it gets rid of that edge. And the other thing that I do is use an emery board, and I just keep this here for my crafting, and just give it a bit of a rub and get rid of those rough edges. Okay, there we go, and that just gets rid of the fluffy bits. So I hope that's helpful to you all. I think that's all I had to say about that. Has anyone else got any other tips? Stampin', they are available. Thank you, Mandy. Yes, Cutting Blades multi-pack. So that's in the comments there. Mandy's popped the item number if anyone's interested in getting those for your cutting trimmer. Just pop all that over in the corner. Okay, so tonight I was just going to put something together quickly. I'm not going to take too long, I hope. These things can drag out occasionally because we get so carried away, and it's so much fun. Has anyone else been making any cards this week? No. Now while I do this, I was going to talk about making cards because that's what I'm doing. I did show this in a video the other day, if anybody saw it, I'm not sure, and I stamped on this beautiful glitter paper. So the glitter, I just love it. I just love this stuff, and I keep on raving on about it. What do you do, Mandy? I run the corner of a piece of scrap cardstock along the track to clean it out. Okay, good. Yeah, I used a little paintbrush earlier. I had a little plastic paintbrush that I just keep handy for, you know, flicking things off, and I cleaned out the groove with this, and then I tipped it upside down and gave it a little bit of a, you know, shuffle, so that helped as well. Thanks for that. That's good to know. So I've stamped on this glitter cardstock. So if you haven't seen this before, it's just beautiful, and it's glittery, but it's not it doesn't come off on your fingers or on anything. And that is one of the best things about it, apart from the beautiful colour, of course. I've got a light on there so you can see the shimmer, which is really nice. I just think it's really pretty. So that's the bottom of the card, and I've cut it in half. So I stamped on it the other day with some Magenta Madness, which is one of the new in colours, and the cardstock looks like this. It looks a bit different when you look at it there, but that is the Magenta Madness. I tested it today, and I just loved it with the little leaves on it. So cute. Now you're going to ask me what the leaves are out of. Let me think for a minute. Oh, I think it was Forever Green or Lovely You. Sorry, Lovely You. It was the little stamp out of Lovely You. The leaves. I'll put all these names of things together and pop them in the comments later. So I've actually stuck that down already on a piece of Blackberry Bliss cardstock, and I like it like that. Now I'm a demonstrator, and I'm under Mandy as a recruit. So we have a team. Mandy has a lovely team, and one of our challenges this month is to make a card with a certain format. Now I don't have a picture of the format handy because it was on my iPad and I'm filming on that. But I've chosen one of those formats to do my little card. So I just decided to use a few bits of scrap that I keep my little scraps when I cut them off, and I keep them all in one of those you know, the portfolio holder things, the plastic cases, and I pop all my little offcuts in there. So I decided to use some today for this, and I'm still sort of working it out. I started off using this one, which is the outside here. So here's that one. I'm using the Swirly frames. Was the Swirly frame, although I may use it, I may not. We'll see in a minute. And Massive Thanks is thank you. I've used that, thank you. And I've got the Stitched Shapes framelets, and I've used a circle out of that to cut the stitch to look around the thank you. And I used these other ones, which are called the layering circles. I like these. They've got the little bubbly edges, scalloped edges, sorry, which I've used one of these on my coffee cup thing under here. You see that one? It's got scallop edges on it. And you can do all sorts of things with them. So I've actually used two to cut these out. I used a big plain die to cut out the outside, and then I went, oh no, I don't like that. I did a one like this and played with the stamping off, but I didn't really like it for this card. I might use it on something else. But then I decided to cut the middle out of this one, and I was trying the different coloured inks as well, but I decided to go for this ink. So that's what I've used to do that. And the little, this stamp, there's two stamps there. So I've used the big one, which is nice. And I'm just fiddling around with it, and I've also got a bit of bling on the table. Bit of bling, nothing like bling, is there, Mandy? I love a bit of bling. And I've got this bit of bling. So this paper, not this paper, the paper in my coffee set is from the Artistry blooms, and they're all double-sided. I had a spare little piece lying around here somewhere, but I can't see it right now. Where is it? Here it is. Here it is. And the back is a different colour. So this set is also in the catalogue, the annual catalogue, and Artistry Blooms it's called, and it comes with all different blings. Look. Ooh, yummy. Oh, I like them. So I plan to use some of them tonight. Every card needs ribbon and bling. Yes. Some days I think I'm going to be simple. I do a couple simple. And then I go, no, I need more. Just reading your comments. Yep, I give it a good bit of wind blowing through the crevice of the cutter as well. Yes, gets the dust out. Using Massive Thanks. Oh, good. You and I are often on the same page, Mandy. I saw your live the other day. So while I make this, I'm sort of fiddling around with it. I've got a few ideas. The pieces on this side are going to stay like that, and I'm going to chop them off along there. And then I was thinking of doing something like this. Not sure where yet. Hang on. Just got to check my... yeah, I was just thinking about that. And while I was thinking about it, I wanted to tell you that I had a phone call today from someone. Now, you know we did World Card Making Day last week. Well, I made lots of cards and I sent some out. And I got a call from someone that I sent one to, and they don't, like, I don't normally send that person a card, but I just felt like that person really needed a card, and it was the Just Because card. Just because. And totally out of the blue for her. She works really hard, and she was absolutely amazed and gobsmacked and thanked me profusely, and it was just such an amazing experience. And you know, it just brought it home to me again. You know, when I was planning this morning or yesterday for today, thinking about what will I talk about tonight, I was thinking, you know, I think I'll share the love of, you know, making cards and sending them out and how good that is. And then that happened today, and it was just amazing, and it really reinforced it for me. And yes, it is, you know, we're selling Stampin' Up products and it's a business, but it's also something really personal and something that really brings a great deal of joy to people. And, you know, every single person counts, and it's just lovely being able to share that with you. And yeah, today, she rang me today. It was just awesome. She was, you could hear the smile in her voice. It was just wonderful. Right, I think I'm going to do that. What do you think? And then I've got to work out where to put the bling. Okay, better get some glue out here. I am going to use tear and tape today. Thanks, Mandy. Yes, I agree. It is what it's all about. And I've been making cards a lot longer than I've been in Stampin' Up, but you know, it really gels with me, the whole what Stampin' Up does, and you know, loving what you do and sharing it with other people. And no, I can't think of the words off the top of my head. I have to look it up in the book. Right, let me move that over there. A little bit of bling goes a long way. Yes. Lucky I've got a lot of bling then. Alright, I think I'll move that one out of the way. I'll put that one down like this so that I don't lose my position too much. And I'm just going to rip that bit off. You can rip this tape, or you can use the scissors, whatever suits you. I am doing it like this tonight. I do it differently depending on what I'm doing on the day. Right, so that one will go there. I think I'll cut it off afterwards. So I'll just push that down. Did anyone else get any stories back about sending cards? Got to say, if you haven't been sending cards and you have thought about doing it, I'd encourage you to do it, because it was really, really amazing. Right, where's that edge? I'm looking underneath while I'm doing this to get my glue bit on there. I think I'm right there, about there. I think that's where I had it. It's where it's going to go, I think. Alright, now I'll just hold that down. Oh, where's my ruler gone? Get my ruler. I'm sorry if my head's in the way. Sometimes I get my head in the way doing this. What am I up to? About 44 or something. I can't see it. I can't see it. I'm going to turn it around. Do my normal thing. Right, you can use your grid paper if you wish to. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Today I am. And I can see that the dots are about, I think that's about right. Before I push it down, I like to hold it up like this and look down the card. So I try and look down it like this, and it gives me a good view of the space, and I've just done that for years, so that's how I work it. And when you can measure it as well. I think it's looking okay. Let me just double check. It's probably stuck anyway now. What am I on? I'm on about 4:43. Yeah, oh, it's close enough for Fiona today. Right, that's there. And then I'm going to chop that bit off in a minute. Now the white one, I think that's going to be tricky with a tear and tape, so I think I'll use my Tombow for that. Tombow, and I might actually cut the white one first, so I do get it in the right spot, hey? What do you reckon? What does Mandy reckon? I've got to read the little writing, hang on. To love what we do and share what we love as we help others enjoy creativity and worthwhile accomplishments. In this we make a difference. Stampin' Up, statement of the heart. Yes, that's one of the things I really liked about it. When I joined Stampin' Up, it was on the last day of a sale, poor Mandy, and I suddenly had to join, and it was really late. Thank you, Mandy, for bearing with me. And I wanted to read everything, so I read all the documents. And that was one of the things that I really liked about it, was that statement of the heart thing. Yeah, totally true. Athena's got a little T-square that helps with that. Ah, yes, that'd be handy, wouldn't it? Alrighty, okay. I've got one for sewing, but I don't think I could use it for here. I don't think it would work. Oh, maybe it would. I might have to get that out next time. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit of Tombow glue on here, the liquid multi-purpose, not too much. So I don't want it to come out, but I want it to cover it enough to glue it down. That's enough. Let's check that. Sorry, I'm just checking the end of it. My end's gone a bit fluffy. Hang on, I just got to trim that off. Right, that's better. Oh, got glue all over me now. Oh, I've lost the tissue. Okay, I'm going to start at this side this time, so that I can line it up. There. You can all see that okay? Thanks, Mandy. I love being part of the team too. It's good fun. Lots of fun. Now, what did I have next? I had... right, I think I'll put on my little circle, so I'll work out where that's going. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone. No, I have to go over a tiny bit, I think, because I want that to sit there, and I'm going to pop that up a little bit. And I think I'm going to pop that up a little bit. I'll pop that up a little bit. Now I'll pop this one up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll stick it like that. I'll leave that one there. Leave my bling. Move the bling out the way. Put a bit of Tombow on this one. And oops, a little bit too much came out then. Look at that. Do you see that? Got to be careful of that. See that little blob there? Just smidge it up with something. Happens occasionally. Right, that'll do me. I've usually got a tissue sitting very handy and it's disappeared. I've got a whole box though, don't worry. It's just hidden behind a few things. There's my tissue, trusty tissue. Okay, I really like the look of this stamp too because it's so swishy. Swishy, is that what they called it? Swirly. Swirly frames. Right, I'm just going to put that so that it offsets a little bit like that. I really like that. There we go. Look at that. Ooh. I like that. Right, where's my other bits? So I'm just using my mini Stampin' Dimensionals to pop my little thank you up. So I'll put a few on the back. Here we go. So is anyone else making cards tonight, or what are you doing tonight apart from watching me? Well, thank you for watching me, but we can always craft together. So I'll just peel the backs off. So if you're new to Stampin' Up or to making cards, there's plenty of beginner sort of things as well in the mini catalogue. In the starter catalogue, which is this little one. Make beautiful things. And I've bought one of the kits which I showed the other day out of that, which I'm going to make one day soon. And they're just really good ideas for presents as well. Even if you don't want to make the cards yourself, you can give it as a present and someone else can make it. And they come with all the bits and pieces like stamps, ink, and all of that in there. You're doing a diamond art. Oh, I'm going to convert it to a card. Lovely, Athena. That sounds nice. What's the picture of? All right, I've got all the papers off, I think. I haven't done any diamond art. Right, I think I like that there. Oh, is it high enough? Oh, not sure if it's high enough. Hang on. Just got to look at that for a minute. Yeah, I think that's all right. Okay, pop that on. And then I want to put my little bow on. Oh, I love long tails on bows on these cards. Oh, I like that. Oh, yummy. Right, now I want a little mini glue dot. I'll keep all my adhesives over on my desk here, which you would have seen at the beginning. And I keep them all in the little box there most of the time, except when I get really busy. And put them all back when I'm finished so that I know where to find them next time. But I must admit, I do get a little messed up on the desk while I'm busy. A Christmas mousse. Oh, okay. Diamond. Diana wants to know what diamond art is, Athena. I think it's where you stick little diamantes down on a picture. Right, I think I'll go over there where I had it. That way. That way. Rightio, I think I like that. That's cute. Now I am going to cut this one off a little. I won't leave them all too long, but I do like that one long. I'll just cut it there. Snip, snip, snip. Look, I try and cut the ribbon, close as possible so I don't waste ribbon, but occasionally, yes, I do like that. And I'm going to use bling. I won't use the blue one tonight, even though it is adorable and it would probably look really nice on this set. Yes, never mind. I've already got the sequins out for that. I like this one. This is multicolored. Look at that. There's my little tool. Okay, so wrong end. Wrong end. Oh, maybe I could use that in. I was getting my spatula out. Now, where am I going to put the bling? Rightio. Any suggestions? I haven't worked out where I'm going to put my bling. I'm thinking maybe, it looks funny at the top there. What about here? I don't know if I need it up the top. Any ideas? Right, Athena says it's like cross stitch but with little gems, shiny gems. Wow. So do you need your reading glasses on for that, Athena? One on the sentiment, two up the top to the right, up here. One on the sentiment. I go little on the sentiment, and a little one and a big one up the top. I'll just wait for my timing to catch up because it's a bit delayed. Right, where's my... Okay, where are we? Yep. I was thinking the bling on the leaves. Oh, just a couple. Okay, Diana. Yes, yes, yes. On the leaves. Okay, I was thinking one here, a small one there. Are you thinking on these leaves? Or up here in the yellow? Oh, let's put the little one on first and then we'll have a look. I think if I put that there, oh dear, that's pretty. Okay. I don't know about the leaves. I'm not sure. What if I go a big one? A big one off. Put that on my thing. Oh, now I'm feeling it up here. I'm feeling it over here, I mean. But then that balances out the bow. Is that what you're thinking, Mandy? Yes, I like Mandy's idea better. Up here somewhere. So if I do a big one and a little one. Big one and a little one. Let me get my hair out of the way. We don't need hair on the card, do we? Right. Like that. I'm thinking that. That one's going there, okay. And we've only got 2 sizes on this packet. Sometimes they have 3 sizes on the packet. There. That's where they're going, all right? Wobbly. Love it. That is lovely. And as the A-team would say, I do love it when a plan comes together. That's lovely. I like it. The only other thing I thought of, but I haven't done, I thought of it earlier before I cut out this edge here and the stitched edge. Before I did the stitched edge on here, I was thinking about using one of my daubers and sponging on a little bit of the Blackberry Bliss around the edge of this. But now that it's got this around it, I'm quite happy with that. So I think I'll just leave it like that. But that's another option, is to do that. Oh yeah, it looks good. I like that. Cool. I do like that. Okay, so does anyone else need any help with anything at the moment, or any suggestions for Christmas gifts? I'm happy to show you some other cards if you wish. If you want to see this, the sun box of sunshine, I think they're still available. There's still a few available. Otherwise, I'll pop you over on the side. What time is it? 9:17. Wow, the time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Okay. Right, thank you. I'm really happy with that. If you were interested in the box of sunshine, I'll just pop that down for 1 second and bring that down here. It comes with everything you need to make it. It comes with a box like that, and you can actually cover the box as well if you want to. There's a sticker in here that you can put over the top of the sunshine pin on the box. So these are some of the cards I've made using that, and they're just really quick and easy cards. It comes with all the cutout bits and bling, the bling, just like this bling. It's very beautiful, really lovely. And we had a bit of fun one night doing that as a team. Smile. And this one I did a bit different because we had a challenge to make it use some other products with it as well. So I've used some of the extra ribbon and some Forever Greenery of the gold specialty paper. I really like that little bow. It's so cute, isn't it? I might have to make some more of those for my Christmas cards. Anyone started Christmas cards yet? I'll be starting. Well, I've started because I did some in my classes, so that's handy, isn't it? I can say I've started. That's the little stamp set. Let's put that on the back of a card so you can see it a bit better. So I haven't used some of these. And this one here too, I shared a video the other day with Sarah, the CEO of Stampin' Up, using the hinge step technique on a little video, which was very handy. And she uses stamps like this and steps them and makes all sorts of different patterns. So they're all just the bits and pieces in the box. I've shown this one before in another video as well. And this is the one that has the center piece, so you can stick that over the box and then give it as a gift. And it's also got instructions in there on how to do it. Different cards. Okay, so all the kits that come with everything. It had a little ink block as well, but I've put that away at the moment. It's up on my table. And it comes with a, oh, here it is. Very handy. Don't worry, it's not too far away. Here it is, little black Stampin' spot. So these are the sort of Stampin' spots you'll get in a kit. You don't normally buy them singly like that. There are a set though now of 8 that you can get together, which is really handy as a starter thing if you were looking to get started in it. All right, so I think I'll wind it up there. Any other questions? Someone said yes. Diana and Athena, you've been making cards. Yes, and they're lovely cards too. Getting right into it, which is really good. Okay, so if you're watching, I'm not going to move the camera again, it's a bit too fiddly, but if you want to see me again, just go back to the beginning of the video afterwards. But if you wanted to order anything, there's my information on the table. I'll just make sure you can see that. And it's also, I copied and pasted it under another video the other day as well in the comments section, so that you can do that if you wish to. If you wish to order with me in October, I used a host code for my workshop, and I usually put that order in at the end. If you order yourself online, just log in and create a customer account for yourself, and if you use my host code here to get into the website, then it automatically connects it to me. Okay, if you've got any questions about it, just give me a comment or a private message. That'd be great. Well, thanks for sharing with me tonight, everyone, and thank you for sharing all your comments and helping me put my card together. And let me know if you send a card out to anyone and you get any comments back, and just how uplifting that is to everyone. So I encourage you all to make a card, no matter how simple or advanced it is, and just send it to someone. Really think about who might need this card this week, because people really appreciate it. It's really worth it. Okay, so I'll sign off and see you next time. So I'm going to try and do this on Wednesday evenings, and I'll post that week and let you know when I'm going to be live. Okay, ciao.